We know differentiation is a top priority, but the challenge is often time. One of the fundamental parts of our platform is the power of EP's assessment data. Using our ready-made assessments as assessments for learning allows you to have insights on where students are at right now. Many of our units contain a ready-made assessment, or you can assign a couple questions from a targeted lesson as a quiz to gauge student understanding. Our skills snapshot assessments are designed to see if students understand the basics essential for this level, gauge their confidence, and examine how they perform on listening, writing, and reading tasks. We also have separate assessments for speaking. EP allows you to have insights on where students are at right now. Our Next Steps portion allows you to see where students may be struggling with a ready-made lesson that addresses their misconception ready to be done on the platform. We can also use the data to inform small group instruction or see trends to where the entire class needs to spend some time. We often hear French teachers are supporting various levels of learning proficiency. This will act as a resource to help provide students with the right material at the right level, at the right time. And the more you use our assessments, the easier it becomes to see a full picture of student progress aggregated into our Learning Snapshots feature. What you're seeing on my screen is a small sample data where skills assessed during our Skills Snapshot assessment are parsed out, and as a teacher you can see recent attempts on each skill. This helps teachers see where the gaps exist and prioritize which students need support and intervention to reach grade level expectations or expectations of that level. From the student experience, students are encouraged to be active participants in their learning journeys and can immediately know their next steps for improvement with an assigned learning activity. See which students are demonstrating mastery against subject material and analyze whole class gaps in understanding on a per-question basis. For assessment purposes, we also have culminating activities, such as our end-of-module learning tasks for beginners, or called authentic tasks. These often prompt learners to learn off-platform, converse, listen to each other, and upload their work, or use our embedded platform functionality to assist in making their learning visible, all of which is given to teachers. We support student engagement in classrooms by having global perspectives in our authentic tasks, used as a culminating activity to bring students' learning into real-world application. These are often designed to be off-platform, in groups, and were designed by a Canadian expert to the action-oriented approach. We also support writing workshops where students have the opportunity to create menus, podcasts, scripts, and dialogues to deepen their understanding. Our lessons have a variety of uses in addition to addressing levels. We can also assign as a whole class, small group, or individual students as needed. I'm going to explain some features all of our lessons have in common, and then you can spend a good amount of time exploring all of these in the platform. All of our learning activities are grounded by 3 icons: our I, or information or explicit teaching woven in, our purple checkmark. We assess students in multiple choice, vocabulary, and fill in the blank. These questions are all going to be auto-marked, and our blue or pencil icon. These are long answer, speaking, writing, or writing workshops. As students progress through lessons, they will receive immediate feedback. Shown here is our quick answer question. This gives the correct option, and we'll wait a few questions before looping students back through if the answer is incorrect. On our long answer questions, students can self-assess, try again, and receive model answers. Within our lessons, there are a variety of ways for students to stay engaged in answering questions, such as speaking onto the platform, listening to prompts at a pace and speed that suits them, and having the opportunity to upload drawings, writing, or files if they answered the questions in a different way. And students will notice Dash. This is our timed rocket ship game that students can unlock after completing all of their learning activities. This helps to reinforce key points from the lesson and gives instant gratification, which we know is something that some learners really benefit from. Information from learning activities is given to teachers in a dashboard for later review. One of our more well-loved features is the ability to listen to student responses and reply back to them in the language of instruction. Providing students with a comfortable environment to practice their language and receive feedback has been said to strengthen student-teacher feedback and relationships in languages classrooms. And all of our content is fully customizable and editable. as a teacher, you have the opportunity to go into any lesson and make sure it's really going to work to differentiate for the students in your class. We also have some new features to our lessons to make them even more engaging, more relevant, and more fun. There's something for everyone here, whether you'd like to follow our structured use cases or use whole class small group or have one-to-one devices. Building on student confidence and supporting comprehension, we scaffold vocabulary and build on previous lesson understanding with interactive flashcards. To keep student engagement on online platforms, we embed interactive elements with thing links. Students can unlock additional information this way. Aligned with our philosophy of complementing your French program and offering engaging learning beyond the platform, try one of our games that promote movement, participation, and support a variety of learning styles. And check out our new printables for PreA1 level. To support language development and organize ideas, we include scaffolded writing activities and scaffolded speaking activities. Students will begin by repeating words, building up into sentence fluency. And students use confidence slides to share how they're feeling about an activity, giving teachers quick insights into comfort level.